Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Nick or Nixel Tales, and this is a little CAS video. So yeah, I've created this family, the Jeup family, for my LP, for my Boggins Farm LP, which is my LP with Penelope Boggins, who lives on a farm and she is pursuing the acting career. And yeah, I kind of wanted to add, some friends to her life and just add some stuff to her life. And you will probably, if you did see the last episode that came out, she actually met the sim that I'm currently creating, Tae, in a club where she was doing a little comedy gig, and they're very, very different, but they kind of hit it off anyway. And yeah, he's quite a shy person. I've made him to be, first I made him quite clumsy, but then I thought, no, that's not the right thing, that's not what I want, so I've made him quite socially awkward. He's a bit of a geek, and he's just come from Mount Komorebi and he's moved to Del Sol Valley, which is very different. So he's new to Del Sol Valley. Penelope doesn't actually live in Del Sol Valley, she lives in Chestnut Ridge, but she's often there because she's involved in that acting career. So yeah, Tae has moved there with his mum. The story is, which the mum I will create in a minute as well, the story is that they both lived in Mount Komorebi, and recently, unfortunately, Tae's father has passed. He's passed away, and they just needed a fresh start, something new. And it felt so lonely, and everything reminded them of his father. So they've decided to have a fresh start in Del Sol Valley, and that's where they've moved. So yeah, this is Tae. I finished his face, and now I think I'm just adding some skin details and stuff, and editing all of that. I also didn't have the new updated skin details for this, so I do add some stuff later on to his mum, because I think that's such a great update, actually. I know it broke loads of people's games, so that was not great, but but otherwise, always need more skin details, please, The Sims. And I also play it without mods, so for me this is great. So yeah, as I said, he's quite this sort of shy, geeky guy, and he's not very outgoing. He's not like Penelope, my other sim. He's a bit of an introvert, and I hope that reflects that. And I think he's such a cutie. I love him. I think he's adorable. But yeah, so I've made this family. It took me ages, actually, because I was just getting lost in all the cast that we've now got for the game. I feel like we've got quite a lot, actually. And it takes me quite a long time to dress my Sims. I don't know if you feel the same, because you have an idea of what they're like, and I wanted him to be geeky, but then also I don't want him to be dressed badly either. It doesn't mean that that he doesn't dress well, but then I'm also not the most fashionable person. So anyway, but yeah, I feel like we've got so many things now in the game, so many clothes, and I don't use any custom content or anything like that. I just don't feel like I need it. I think I would get even more overwhelmed. And actually there's a few items that we've got, because I'm very much Max's match, and there's a few items we've got, I think it was a collaboration at some point, and they're quite alpha in my opinion, but I do use them a lot as well, so I don't know. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. So I'm at his winter wear now, which means I'm about to do all of his characteristics and stuff. Oh yeah, and I wanted him to have preferences as well, as to what he's attracted to and everything. I don't know yet where this will go. If I want him and Penelope to develop a friendship, but yeah, I don't know if it will become anything romantic or anything like that, but he's definitely a little bit attracted to redheads and Penelope is a redhead. So, and I've given him the geeky aspiration, so he wants to know loads of things, and he's just very, he just wants to discover everything. He's very, very curious. And at first I gave him the clumsy trait. He's very generous, but I thought that the geek, because he's already socially awkward, I thought that I wanted something else that was a bit different. So I gave him the geeky trait. And then I did the same with his mum, because then I thought, you know, he has it from someone and they're kind of similar, and that's cute. So yeah, this is his mum, Bora. And I actually gave her a different eye colour later on, because I thought, I don't know, I wanted her to have brown eyes, and I made her hair sort of black again, because, you know, not every older person keeps their grey hair. Some people dye it, or some people just don't go grey that quickly. I don't know, it's just always different. And as I said, with her I added some more of the skin details and everything. But yeah, she's also a bit of a geek. She's proper, so she's a very traditional woman, and this is all very, very new to her. It's very different from Mount Komorebi, where they are now. So she's not finding it as easy as her son, getting accustomed to this new place that they moved to, because he is so young, and, you know, he's on the internet. He's much more used to be open to the world. He knows what's going on outside of Mount Komorebi, but for her, this is the first time that she's really this far away. But, you know, she's making the most of it. She wants a fresh start, and she's very excited as well. And her son, it's her only son. He's her pride and joy. So yeah, she absolutely adores her son, and she wants him to have the best influence, the best friends. So I don't know what she will think of Penelope if they do meet. Yeah, that will be interesting. So yeah, I gave her kind of a little bit traditional, but also sort of more hip look. I don't know. I just went for what I felt was right. Again, I'm not the most fashionable person. I just go by how I feel and what fits the character. But yeah, those are Bora and Tae. I think they're super, super duper cute, and it actually made me want to just play with them. And I had to remember, no, this is meant to feed into my other story. But it's always the way, isn't it, when you do a CAS and you just feel immediately attached to these characters. Yeah, I just think they're so cute, and I love their little story that I've made up for them. So I hope that you also love them, and if you want to know what happens with them, and you want to see what happens with them, then definitely check out my Boggins Farm LP, and you can see them there. Or if you'd like to play with them yourself, they are on the gallery under my name, Nixeltail, so you can find them there as well and download them. I actually didn't add Bora's skin details for that yet, but you know, you can always add that yourself as well. And yeah, she's a very good cook. She's very family oriented. As I said, she loves her son. He's her world. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, then please do give it a like, comment, and do subscribe if you want to see the next video coming out. Maybe you'll be into the Boggins Farm LP, and let me know what you think. I hope you have a wonderful week, day, night, wherever you are, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye.